Hey cozy gamers, it's Friday again, and I know we're all looking for a good cozy game to relax with this weekend. This list has 20 games to check out that are all from indie devs and don't use Gen AI. There are actually several games on here that I'm pretty hyped to get my hands on, so let's go ahead and get into it. Vending Machine Co. is a job simulator with management elements. You'll set up vending machines across town and be responsible for keeping them stocked and functioning. Start with just a few machines and grow into a thriving business. Head to the temple grounds to buy charms for your daily bonus, or head out to fish for extra money on slower days. Whatever you do, you'll see your efforts rewarded in time. Ghostify is an incremental game where your screen is overrun with ghosts, but by blowing them away, you'll be rewarded with resources that you can use to upgrade yourself. There's a large upgrade tree that offers different developmental paths, gradual automation, and 9 unique artifacts that offer powerful bonuses. Plantiquarian is a first-person 3D exploration and puzzle game where you'll explore a forest at night to find various magical plants. Consult your encyclopedia for clues as to where some harder-to-find plants are, and be sure to bring them back to the stone slab. In doing so, you'll discover something unique. There are no timers and no rush. It's just you and the forest at night, filled with glowing plants, butterflies, and crystals. Agrivore Incremental Farming is an incremental farming idle game where you use magical farming gear to harvest crops. As you grow, you'll be able to unlock new equipment and combos in your skill tree. Everything you do is in service to your king. Harvest as many crops as possible to keep him fed. Moomintroll Winter's Warmth is a follow-up to Snufkin Melody of Moomin Valley. You'll discover a frost-covered Moomin Valley after waking up early from hibernation, and you must work with your neighbors to banish the Lady of Cold's grip on the land. Overcome challenges, explore the land, and fall into the nostalgia of Moomin. Magical Princess is an RPG life sim with multiple endings based on the choices you make. The focus of the game is raising your daughter from childhood into adulthood. The choices you make in raising her will affect her story later down the road. The options seem endless, especially since there are over 50 different endings you could get. That means that this game has a ton of replayability as well. How will you raise your daughter, and who will she become under your careful guidance? The Last Gas Station is a shopkeeper sim where you become the owner of an old gas station after the previous owner's disappearance. It'll be up to you to clean up the property and modernize the store to offer a wider range of services so you can compete in a world filled with electric cars. As you grow, you'll be able to establish trade and serve your customers, just so long as you abide by one single rule: don't go out at night. Despite this grave warning, this game is not horror related, but it does have a mystery afoot to look into. Bobo Bay is a pet simulation game where you collect, breed, train, and accessorize little creatures known as Bobos. They'll start as saplings and grow through the stages of seedling and bud to reach their final form of sprout. Go on excursions, race your Bobos, and enhance the town by raising money for public projects. Istikan is a time management game set in the bustling world of Middle Eastern bazaars. You'll work as a chai vendor, seeing to the fast-paced orders of your customers. You'll deal with a variety of customers with their own quirks and figure out a system to get orders completed quickly. As you make a profit, you can invest in better equipment, expand your shop, and buy decorations. Tinkering is Enough is a narrative jigsaw puzzle game where you'll put together objects from an assortment of pieces. Customers will send you letters with requests on what they need fixed, and the repairs they need will range from simple items to complex multi-layered artifacts. You may need to twist the items to make them fit together, but there are no timers, so you can put things back together at your own pace. BlackStump is a free-to-play cooperative life sim that you can play with up to 8 players. You'll all work together to mend natural and spiritual connections by using your voice and creativity. Take part in a bunch of different mini-games and combine your resources to appease the spirits roaming around. There's a ton of activities to discover, so grab your friends and go exploring. Your Friend Sam is a free-to-play adventure puzzle game where you play as someone on a mission to figure out what happened to your friend. You'll explore Ridgemont Forest in search of clues, solve puzzles, and fight against the corruption that's spreading through the forest. Can you figure out what happened to your friend Sam? inKONBINI One Store Mini Stories is a simulation game that takes place in early 1990s Japan. You'll play as Makoto Hayakawa, a college student spending her summer working at a convenience store. Keep the store stocked and tidy, collect stores from the gachapon machine outside, and consider your responses carefully since the game has branching dialogues. All the while, you can enjoy an ASMR-like soundscape. Adorable Adventures is an exploration game where you play as a baby boar named Boris. Your goal is to be reunited with your family, and you'll use scent trails to find them. Along the way, you'll be able to search out items, complete quests, and uncover secrets. I played the demo for this game and it's so stinking cute. Walk of Life is a competitive life sim that can be played with up to 6 players. You'll choose from a cast of unique roles that all have different playstyles and work your way through your specific quests to earn points. Juggle your health, education, career, and hygiene in order to keep going. Compete against your friends or go it solo against bots. Will you be the best at life? Sledding Game is a multiplayer Snowsports hangout game that you can play with others with proximity chat. Sled to reach the bottom before others and earn the most points from tricks or participate in other snow time activities like snowball fights, making snowmen, roasting s'mores, and more. Create your own little animal character and dress them up to hang out in private lobbies with friends or public lobbies with potential new friends. Who Summoned It is a point-and-click deduction mystery game. You'll play as Riki Rakto, a truthmeister on the case of figuring out who summoned a terrible creature to the Kingdom of Not Good. You'll explore the town, interrogate the citizens, and use magical tools to investigate. With your discoveries, you'll be able to piece together the solution in your scroll of truth. Can you figure out who summoned it? Busbound is a driving simulator where you'll take on the role of a bus driver in a heavily populated city. You can drive true-to-life American manufactured buses and experience traffic systems and weather events. As you play, you'll be able to unlock new buses that you can customize, upgrade stops, unlock routes, and earn passive perks. Play alone or with up to 3 other players. Mining Merchant is a mining and shopkeeping adventure where you're responsible for breathing new life into your uncle's failing jewelry shop. Mine precious ore and rare gemstones to turn into jewelry that you can sell for a pretty penny. With profits, you can invest back in the shop to expand and upgrade your tools. Mine by day and sell by night, either solo or with up to 4 people in online co-op. Rootnote is a free-to-play adventure survival game where your goal is to restore the forest's decaying life force. As a guardian to the Tree of Life, you're able to experience the musical side of the forest. Collect songs of the guardians and use their abilities to cleanse the infested root threatening the forest. Find different modes of transportation and hidden treasures that you can decorate your home with. If you want to keep up to date on the latest in cozy game news and releases, then go ahead and like and subscribe. I put out these videos every Friday, so you always have something cozy to start your weekend with. Let me know what cozy games you're grabbing this week, and stay cozy.